Hi everybody, it's Alisa Marie here. Hi my sweet lifers. Listen, it's a little bit into November and I wanted to give you a walk through the garden, but while I'm walking you through the garden, I'm going to actually be picking in the garden. I wanted to show you how things are doing, how they're coming along. I've been very pleased with what's been going on so far this fall. First off, I know that you've been watching the channel and you'll remember I had put in the bok choy, and look how gorgeous they are. We've got a few snails coming in, but you know what? Overall, the bok choy looks really good. So I think I'm going to actually pick one of these to do a stir fry tomorrow for lunch. I'm going to come in here and just cut a little bit of that down and stick that in my little basket. As we go along, I'll be picking up some stuff to take to the kitchen to cook in the Sweet Life kitchen. I've got a tomato plant right there that needs to be staked up too. It just sort of happened rogue. Over here we've got a little bit of spinach popping up. Look at these collards, guys. These collards are doing so good. It won't be long. It won't be long at all before I'll be making them with some fat back and onions and seasonings. And then I'm also going to do another recipe this year. Last year, you guys really loved the enchiladas that I actually stuffed with the collard leaves instead of using the cabbage leaves, and they turned out delicious. So I'm going to do another recipe similar to that too. So be looking out for that on the channel. Let's see what's going on over here. Woo, look, we've got some beautiful curly kale. These have come in gorgeous. And the Napa cabbages are really doing well too. I think I'm going to pick a little bit of this curly kale. Have a few of these maybe in a salad tomorrow for lunch. Beautiful. Just beautiful, isn't it? The eggplants are doing good, but I don't see any eggplant on here just yet. I see some blossoms where they're starting, but I don't see anything going on that we can do anything much with. Over here we've got some peppers. They look to be doing pretty good. I had to cover them up because we had a problem with the deer wanting to eat them. I see a few here and there. We've got more peppers than the other pepper bed though. We are going to open that up and pick those. This is the beets. They've come in great. Real heavy. But they're going to be in here for a few more months before they'll be ready to roll. So we'll be making some beet salad here shortly too with goat cheese and herbs. Looks like the lemon balm is doing good. The parsley is doing good. The chives are doing really good. Let me pick some of these chives. We need some chives for the garden, maybe for the salad, maybe some baked potato. They look real good. Ooh, look at this beautiful morning glory. Guys, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. So pretty. I grew these from seed. Really nice. Let's look in here and see what we've got. We've got some peppers. Let me see if I can get the top off. We've got peppers growing out the tops, so we definitely need to get in here and pull some of these peppers. Push some down. The deer, I'll just pull those out. The deer were eating them. They were eating them down to the ground. And so I've had to come in here and do a lot to try to keep the deer off of them. I love my deer, but they are a pain. So let me pull. I hate to pull hard. Let me pull. There we go. Get that pulled over. Let me see. All right, let's see in here. We have got a lot. We got a lot, guys. Look. A lot of really beautiful peppers. Really nice. All different kinds of varieties. Jalapenos. We've got, let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, we got a little itty bit. Oh, look at these guys. Really nice peppers. Little itty bitty peppers. In here, some nice big jalapenos. Really nice. Really, really nice. All different kinds of peppers. These guys are really hot, I'm sure. These little guys. You have to make some sort of a little salsa. As you can see through here, there's a lot. I'll get back in here and work on picking more peppers after we get done taping. Look over here, the Swiss chard has popped up. The deer ate it down to the ground, but it's coming up in the middle, you can see. I put a little bit of microlife on it, and it's doing better. The lettuce hasn't been doing so good. You can see where it started, but it's not doing good. A few things popped up over there, but I'm going to till this up and start from scratch. Lettuce is one of those things where you can afford a succession crop. So I'll till it up, put some new seeds in, part of the bed, and then wait another few more weeks and put some more in. So no big deal there, but that's where that is with the lettuce. Looks like we got carrots. See the little itty bitty tops to the carrots? They've all popped up. I put in a whole bunch of different varieties. There's all kinds. There's purple and orange and yellow and all kinds. Now this eggplant over here, whew, this eggplant over here is what inspired me to get my tail out here and make a video. This eggplant doing really good. Look up here. Look at that. Just beautiful. Beautiful eggplant. It's time to make some marinade. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. Let's see. There's more up in here. There's a lot. A lot of eggs. Better watch out for those ants back there. Just really nice. Doing really well. Look at that, guys. So pretty. Really beautiful. Let's see some more in here. Look at all those. Woo! So pretty. And I see a great big one down there on the bottom. Two of them, actually. Reach in there and get that. Got. Look at those guys. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice little harvest there of the eggplant for sure. Come over here and check out the cabbage. Won't be long on that either. Cabbages are doing really good. I love it because right around Thanksgiving time is when I need for them to be ready to roll. And they were little itty bitty when I put them in, and look at how great they are now. They're doing really good. Over here, check this out. Man, oh man. Do you remember those radishes I put in? They were like a centimeter off the ground. I want you to look. Look at all these radishes. They have crowned. Look how pretty. The whole row is crowned. You've got radishes and radishes and radishes. They're so easy to grow. The children love it because you can just sprinkle the seeds. And all you got to do is make sure they've got some water. Look how pretty they are. They'll make a nice salad too. I'm not going to pick them all. I'm going to wait and pick them as I need them. But boy, aren't they nice. Beautiful little radishes. Really nice. You see where I cut back that asparagus and mulched it. She's grown right back up again. Hopefully we'll get some good asparagus next year. She sure does like to grow and put this little seed everywhere. They're humongous again. Have to cut them back once more and put some more mulch on them and some fertilizer. This bed over here, we've got some tomato plants I need to stake. I think they're tall enough now. What do y'all think? Probably tall enough now to take out of this cage and put up on this arch. Give them some fertilizer and cut them back a little bit, and I'll work on that tomorrow. Over here we got some celery coming up, itty bitty. And in the middle, all across that bottom, that whole row there, is some more of that Swiss chard. Beautiful. Over here I've got some more stuff. I've got some Brussels sprouts that are purple. Looks like I've got some rocket that brought up. Some turnips. They're not ready yet, but boy, they're pretty. Look back there, guys, along that whole back wall. You remember me planting the 300,000 seeds for the wildlife flowers? We're certified, you know that, for the wildlife habitat. And I put in all those seeds. It won't be long before all those things back there will be all flowers and ready to pick for arrangements and to shoot babies in the garden. So pretty. Butterflies will be everywhere. Speaking of butterflies, check this lavender out. How beautiful is this? So nice. It will not be long before I'll be able to make my lavender milk baths for the holidays. That recipe's in the new magazine you'll see soon. It is just lovely. Everybody just loves the lavender milk bath. Here's my okra. And it's another little thing I've had to keep. Let me find my knife. I've had to keep it from the deer. Let's see if I can find my knife. Here's my knife. Look at this thing. Look at this okra. If I can get into it. Got it tapped down so the deer can't get to it. They remind me of something out of a fairy garden. Look at these guys. They're so pretty and so strange looking. Just beautiful. Great big humongous okra. It's a completely different variety from those that we've ever planted before in the past. But they sure are pretty. And I'm looking forward to doing some fun stuff with them. I think I'm going to try to pickle some too this year. I'm real excited about them. They're really unique looking. Over here in the back, we've got some acorn squash. And I'm happy to say that I think we got, well, there's one little one. Seems to be doing okay. Trouble I've had with squash is that every single time I put a squash or a zucchini in the ground, those little old worms get in there and suck all the centers out of those centers of the plants, and then they never make anything. So the fact that we've got a couple out here, well, that sure is a good sign. Over here, let's see. There's some blossoms in here too. This one on the end seems to be doing the very best. I don't see any down in there, but I sure do see a lot of blossoms. And she's green. There's a beautiful blossom right there. And there's the start to one. See that? Real pretty. The other night we were watching on the show. Oh, here's another one. Look at here. Look at that. Blossoms get fertilized and then they build the fruit. The other night on one of the shows on the Cooking Network, they took some ricotta and some cream cheese and herbs and stuffed that that blossom with the cheese and then deep fried it with some tempura. I love squash blossoms that are fried. These are going to be so nice if I can get enough gathered to do an appetizer. Back here we've got a tomato plant that's just gorgeous. And she was not somebody I planted. She just decided to come be in the Sweet Life garden. She's beautiful, isn't she? Look at how lush these leaves are. And she's got little blossoms on her as well. If she's big enough and tall enough, she's kind of stocky though. I'm gonna wait till she gets a little bit bigger and then I'll put her up here on one of these arches. Right here, all of this is that cauliflower. And I don't know if you remember, but again, that cauliflower was this big. Same thing for the broccoli back there. Look at that broccoli, how big it is. Won't be long before we've got cauliflower and broccoli. Another one of my favorite things to cook. So pretty. And then over here we've got the Brussels sprouts. And they started making little baby Brussels. See down in there? Itty bitty little baby Brussels are starting in between each of these. In between each one of those, there's going to be one. And they'll get big and tall, and I'll put them on the arches, and then we'll cut them off like stalks and pick all the little baby Brussels sprouts off of there soon. Anyway, I hope that you guys have seen and found some value in this garden. It's definitely worth trying to keep a garden going year round. Once it stopped being so ding-dang hot in Houston, things just really took off. But as I look down the garden and take a pan and look down the garden, it sure is pretty. And it sure is nice to see, even though the fall leaves are coming down, that we've got food out in the backyard year round. If you found any value in this, please do me a favor, like and share. Don't forget to ring the bell. And we'll see you next time on the channel. Take care.